you chose a very unique name for your organization that you created when you decided to launch this business. What is that name?
It's called BeChamp Health.
Okay, when you shared that name with me, BeChamp, all I can
BeChamp.
focus on is champ. I mean, we all want to be a champion, right? And all of a sudden I can
Yes.
hear the, we are the
We are the
champion.
champion. I hear it too. Yes.
Yeah. So can you explain to us, I mean, where is that name coming from and why did you choose that?
I would love to. So the name BeChamp Health is based on two philosophies. The very first one is just like you said, be the champion of your health. It's a play on words, and it really means for you to take ownership. So when you think of a champion in boxing or in any sports, what is that champion like? Well, first of all, they believe in their work, they focus, they train every day, they work hard, they get strong, and then they win. They go out there and they win. And that's what I want people to feel empowered to do the work, to know that the outcome is rewarding and is worth it, and to win, because ultimately that's, health is our most valuable asset. If you're healthy, you get to do so many more things in life. You get to share your gifts in a better way. You get to expand your experience. So the underlying layer of all of this enjoyment of life is to have good health. And so that's why we chose BeChamp Health. And then the second reason is based on a scientist named Antoine BeChamp. And Antoine BeChamp was a French scientist who worked on fermentation, bacteria, and viruses. And what he noticed was that the cells, when they decay, start to morph. And they call them sort of changing in nature. And there's debris that come out, like metabolic waste. It's almost like garbage. And what happens is that causes disease. It causes the environment to become acidic, to become toxic, and then pathogenic microbes can survive. So it's almost like when you look at your house and you have garbage everywhere, and then the rats come, and the mice and the flies come, And what do? Do you just put mouse traps? Do you start to spray the flies? Why don't you start cleaning the garbage? Because that's the terrain. That's the root cause of all of this pathogenic microbes. So he believed that it's the terrain that needs to be cleaned. And the terrain is like our body. And so his philosophy is very much taking control of your environment, making sure that it's clean and that your thoughts are clean and supportive of you, so that your inner terrain is kept also clean. It's similar to a fish tank. So imagine you have a goldfish in a fish tank and you don't change the water in this tank, and it gets cloudy and the fish gets sick. Will you start giving the fish medicine, or will you change the water? So his theory is not so much that you have to be scared of all the microbes and bacteria and viruses. Rather than being scared of that and trying to kill all of it, why don't you focus on supporting your inner terrain? So change the water. And this is why we chose BeChamp Health. I find it to be so much more empowering. And so we're aligning more with that type of mentality, that you can champion your health. You can work on supporting your immune system, on your thoughts, on the health of your cells. And ultimately, that puts you in a position of power.